The unsolved mystery of the Great Pyramid of Egypt. In the middle of the Egyptian desert, three colossal giants rise from the golden sands. The sun burns above them, the wind whispers through their stone corridors, and their shadows stretch like fingers of time itself. For more than 4,500 years, they have defied the desert, defied decay, and defied explanation. The Great Pyramids of Giza, ancient tombs, or something far more mysterious. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of them all, was built around 2560 BC once. It stood over 146 meters tall, the tallest structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. For comparison, that's like stacking a 40-story building made of solid limestone, without cranes, steel, or electricity. Each of its 2.3 million stone blocks weighs between 2 and 80 tons, and yet, they were placed with such mathematical perfection that modern engineers can't replicate it easily today. Even with today's technology, lasers, cranes, and computers, building something as precise and massive would be a monumental challenge. So how did a civilization over 4 millennia ago, with simple copper tools and wooden sledges, achieve this impossible feat? Egyptologists have tried to answer that question for centuries. The most accepted theory involves massive ramps of mud brick and limestone, built alongside or on the pyramid, allowing workers to drag the stones upward. But here's the mystery. No trace of such a ramp has ever been found. If it existed, it would have been almost a mile long and larger than the pyramid itself. And yet, the desert is silent. No ramp, no debris, no evidence. Other theories suggest that the stones were pulled up on spiraling ramps built around the pyramid's core. Clever, yes, but physically unlikely. The weight, friction, and precision required are almost beyond human endurance, even with tens of thousands of workers. According to ancient records, the pyramid took about 20 years to complete. That means a stone had to be cut, moved, and placed perfectly every 2 minutes, day and night, without fail, for 2 decades. Could human labor alone explain that? Some believe the answer lies not in brute strength, but in forgotten knowledge. What if the ancient Egyptians possessed technologies or techniques now lost to history? Could they have understood advanced principles of sound, magnetism, or balance that we no longer grasp? In certain temples, hieroglyphs depict strange rods, globes, and coiled lines of energy, images that some claim resemble electrical devices. Of course, scholars argue these are symbolic, not literal. But what if they're both? Could sound vibration itself have been used to move stone? After all, ancient texts speak of priests chanting to make statues float. Pure myth? Or an echo of something real, buried in time? Even the pyramid's orientation deepens the mystery. It aligns almost perfectly with true north, with an error of just 3/60ths of a degree, more accurate than most modern buildings. The 4 sides align with the cardinal directions with uncanny precision. How could people with no compasses or satellites achieve this? Some researchers believe the ancient builders used the stars, particularly the pole star and Orion's belt, as cosmic guides. And then, there's the layout of the 3 pyramids themselves. When viewed from above, their positions mirror the 3 stars of Orion's belt. The ancient Egyptians associated Orion with Osiris, the god of resurrection and the afterlife. Coincidence? Or evidence that the pyramids were built not only as tombs, but as a gateway between Earth and the heavens, a kind of star map in stone? Inside the Great Pyramid, the mystery only deepens. There are no hieroglyphs, no inscriptions, no paintings, nothing to explain its purpose. Its narrow shafts rise through the stone like arteries, one pointing directly toward Orion, another toward Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. These alignments could not be accidental. The angles, the dimensions, the proportions, all seem to encode mathematical constants. Pi, the golden ratio, even the circumference of the Earth. Knowledge that, according to history, humanity did not possess until thousands of years later. Could the pyramid have been a tomb? Or was it something else entirely? An energy source? A resonance chamber? A cosmic machine? In 2017, scientists using WAN radiography discovered a massive hidden void inside the Great Pyramid, an unexplored chamber larger than the Grand Gallery itself. What lies inside remains unknown. No one has entered it. Some believe it could contain lost texts, ancient devices, or even clues to how the pyramid was built. Others warn it could be a tomb never meant to be disturbed. Every discovery leads to more questions. How were the quarry stones cut so precisely that a single human hair cannot fit between them? How did they transport massive granite blocks from Aswan, more than 800 kilometers away? Why are there traces of micro-level polishing that suggest the use of tools far beyond copper chisels? And why, after thousands of years, does the pyramid still emit strange electromagnetic readings from its apex? Perhaps the greatest mystery is not how the pyramids were built, but why. Were they monuments to power or messages to eternity? Were they designed for the gods or for something beyond our comprehension? Maybe they were built as a kind of code, a message left in stone for future civilizations to decipher, a bridge between the ancient world and the stars. Some scientists believe we're only beginning to understand what the ancients knew. Others say we're chasing ghosts, myths that never existed. But when you stand before the Great Pyramid, feeling its weight, its silence, its impossible perfection, doubt begins to fade. You can almost feel that it's alive, humming with purpose, whispering secrets of a forgotten age. Maybe the Great Pyramid was never meant to be understood. Maybe it stands as a timeless reminder that humanity has always reached for something greater, something beyond itself. Every grain of sand around it hides a story, and every night, as the stars align above Giza, the ancient stones still seem to whisper, "We are not done revealing our truth." The Great Pyramid of Giza, built by men or by something we've yet to remember.